let's start at the highest level, because the term advancing isn't used in all aspects of events. It's definitely a live event festival term, but it's actually, the process is very similar across. So why don't we start at the highest level? And Gina, in your mind, what is the advancing process?
Ooh, the advancing process is really just making sure you have everything you need at the department level and at the individual level. And for us, that includes catering or credentials, radios, carts, power, fuel, tables, chairs, even down to the coolers. Basically, anything that you have as an asset for your festival or as a resource that other people need. And so understanding when they need it, how many they need, and who's using it, and so who therefore is also due to check it back in, is really important to understand. Just ultimately, how many you need to order, what's that going to cost, how does that play into everything else you're doing.
Cool. And Evan, do you want to add to that at all?
No, I mean, a little bit. I think Gina's dead on. I mean, when I think of advancing, I mean, the stuff that you really think about are those hard assets. And then, there's also the credentialing process and the non-revenue based ticketing. Catering has become a big part of advancing as well. And as I continued through this journey with advancing, I mean, it just kind of kept getting bigger and wider. And as people saw the value of a centralized system, they started trying to do things like, whether it's budgeting or whether it's scheduling or whether it's contracts and all the things that you're doing with the various, whether it's, contracted staff or whether it's the vendors that you're bringing in, and how you're managing that process of, is it just going to be emails flying back and forth with, vendor writers and COIs and everything else, or are you trying to put this in a system to where you can do it in one holistic view of all these pieces? But advancing is so complicated these days, and everyone's advance is a little bit different. And even within your own event, the pieces that the different operational units are focused on for the advance may be drastically different.